Siamese cat has syphilis? My Siamese cat.
I'm leaving that in. Go.
Go to horrornerd.net. You know why? Just go.
Keep going.
It's horrornerd.net. And every click that you give to his site gets me closer to curing my Siamese cat who has syphilis.
Wow, you heard it, folks.
You visit. It's important. Save the pussy. Save the pussy.
I can't do an intro better than that. So, I am the horror nerd, Todd Staruch. I'm here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival in Edison, New Jersey. And I was going to say gentleman, but that would be a lie.
Where?
Right? In case you don't know who this is, Uncle Creepy himself, Steve Barton. Steve, my friend, how are you?
Doing good, man. It's good to see you. It's kind of packed in here.
It's been like a week since I saw you.
And I wish I could say, it's been a minute, but it's literally been a minute. A few minutes, actually.
So, dude, I know you always have a good time at these things. So what is it about these shows that you enjoy the most?
I, first and foremost, will always be a fan. I love this stuff. This stuff is who I am, I've been watching it since I was a little kid, and the horror genre practically raised me. And so to get older and to do things like open up Dread Central and produce fucking Never Sleep Again and of course Terrifier 2, these are things I just did because I really wanted to. And I never imagined that there would be a world in which I was going to be signing at a show. But here I am, and it is the most humbling experience. And I'm thankful for every single person who's taken this ride with me, and who's coming over to say hi, hang out, watch me fucking berate the celebrities because I have nothing else to do. I'm only kidding. But yeah, man, it's just been an honor. And to be here, not with fans, but with my peers, it's like and of course, Stinky Pete walking right in the eye line.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Don't mind the big light or anything.
He couldn't see all this. So,
it happens all the time, man. Like people are like, "Oh, sorry." Look, man, I feel the same way. I'm a fan just like you since an early age of, horror. And sometimes I can't believe that I even get to do this, right?
It's an
honor. Get to talk to people that I've admired my whole life.
I was mentored in this industry by Sid Haig and fucking George A. Romero.
Nice.
Who is luckier than me, right? That's to have those two guys as mentors. It's like having Bigfoot deem you cool enough to know that he really exists, And what's beautiful about both of them, who I miss dearly,
yeah, indeed,
is they never really bought into just how legendary they were. And they were. And the one thing that both of them instilled in me, other than knowing when to tell someone to eat a dick, is you gotta do that sometimes.
Yup, dude.
Is to how to treat people and how to be humble and how to know that this isn't just a convention. This is important. This is a place where like-minded people can gather and celebrate what they love. And I think that's beautiful. And there's no better fan base. I know everyone always says this, but I don't see motherfucking sports stars going out to a convention just to hang out with fans, I don't see any of that. But here we all are, and we're accessible. You come over and we'll talk to you for as long as you want to talk. And it's just, we don't exist without you. Without you. We're here because someone had the grace and the good sense to deem us worthy of being here, and it's great.
Well said, man.
Thank you.
Said. I truly appreciate it.
You didn't expect that after the whole Siamese cat. I don't have a Siamese cat. It doesn't have syphilis.
You are a Renaissance man. I will give you that.
Yeah, that just means I'm an idiot who keeps throwing shit at a wall to see what sticks. That's my definition of Renaissance man.
I love it. So let's talk about Terrifier just for a second.
Okay.
Now, first of all, I just want to say that the whole group of people that made those movies are some of the best people you'll ever meet. And I mean that. I don't just mean it to throw that out there.
Right.
When the success of Terrifier 2 and the way it blew up and made money in the theaters, did you guys truly see that coming and say, hey, we've got a horror icon character here? Or were you pleasantly surprised?
It's nobody's job on the team to say, this is a horror icon. We don't have that luxury. The people who have that luxury are the fans. So when the fans say it, that's what's most important. And that's something, you can't set out to make a midnight movie or a new icon. You can't say, I have the next big thing. It's not up to you. All you could do as a filmmaker is create the most compelling stuff that you can. And if it's good and people can see the heart and the passion that went into it, like with Terrifier, then it'll find its audience. And we're just lucky to have the audience. And it's very humbling.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So one last question. What are you working on right now? What do you want to share with the fans out there?
I have several projects in varying degrees of production, which is really cool. And I have a book coming out. I wrote my autobiography. It's called A Comedy of Tragedies, and it'll be out in December.
That's awesome.
And it's filled with stories about Romero, about Sid, about the industry, getting into it, and just... when you write a book, it's such a cliche thing to say. Like, people say, oh, just write it and get out your demons and burn it. And that's what I was going to do. But Danielle said that my wife, I have a wife. She said, she's right back there she's like sports betting or some shit. So she encouraged me to keep writing it and just releasing it. And if it can help one person, just one, that's all I want, feel less alone or feel like everything's going to be okay, then I've done my job. And I'm glad it got out there.
That's awesome, man. I definitely want to pick up a copy of that. That's going to be an interesting read.
It is.
Steve, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. It's always good to see you. And when I say this, I truly mean it. I'm a fan, but I'm also proud to call you a friend.
Thank you.
And I appreciate that friendship.
And again, horrornerd.net. I know a few things about running a website. Okay?
Yeah, maybe. A little bit.
This guy works so hard. He's at every show. He busts his ass to bring you guys the coolest content he can. So I salute you, sir.
Thanks a lot, man. I truly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Uncle Creepy, Steve Barton, everybody here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. This is the horror nerd Todd Staruch signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.